control. There, I am expert in generator repairs, rentals, and installation of generators. Honestly, say a sorry mosque, hotels, restaurants, motels, and then what have you. Yeah, basically, and you can't trust ECG, you can't trust the Incandia, obviously, edundum. Honestly, kwaji o generator. Or Anointed Engineering Services Limited. Can you know Bunenya? Nine there, account datum, Kastle 90.3. I name light out, they be Sunday. I know ya boy, I want the door by can't see of Anointed Engineering Services Limited. On the Anointed main culture day, branches across the country, 20 branches across the country. Central Regional or Country opposite the main lorry station near or close to the Republic Bank for 0248455697 and 0243480334 na waso kaje u generator wase so pay bia expert now wa repair wa ye exam wa tofoforo so pay baby na wa installation e dia amwam ni nyina no ye Anointed Engineering ko na kayane dam ho area britain say I mean in so asase do Google form yehu the various parts of the nation echo the Greater Accra regional on your crown and the using common menye Professor Kola Ojo from Oye University of Cape Coast yezi in common or Department of Planning, regional planning yezi in common fan Oye in Su and Rayana region how we can plan. But then one of the institutional urban at Rencham and urban in Salto we run to them is NADMO and one and they are mandated by the government that want support our victims in Su another at Rencham be at one and they are also part of the regional planning on into area many Justice Nana Kwesi Ajiman or a part of the NADMO regional communication team our central region one preparedness towards this rainy season and why some part of this metropolis and then the regional and the insemianity from Ewutu I mean they are complaining bitterly the insu tobiara on ye easy cry on which one only ye basing common on preparations was the Igwa Quim. Nana, good afternoon.
Uncle, afternoon.
Apple me.
I'm not one porchos in
a Christ and I do.
And
come back as a bit out.
Invite me a crow and a mouse home.
And then I'm a producer say of Frowa. No, you but I overheard you having a yes.
Issues with my phone.
Hey, okay.
Oh, somebody share me your answer.
Oh, you had issues with your phone, didn't you? Bibi Aboko. Not more what today?
Oh, not more. I'm not on Bibi Aboko.
Yeah, damn, I see.
The Jumana will do this period, and the Juman was sorry. I mean, for our community, I mean, Chairman Regional Director, or a new Regional Director, Mr. Kwesi Dawood. Ejuma obey within 1 month into train Ejuma wa sheshe za to akwen mama nadmo no yom de onam ne kwando and say oyen dey as a notch day we should expect better things from now. Na me regional PR for Framanian to them American I was the regional PR but
yes
within the week my boss Abba from Mr. Samuel Isel.
Now there is a new regional PRO.
Okay. That's why I gave you that.
All right. Okay.
Now was Mr. Duku of Free Cape Coast. Also, now I was a bishop or a strong com. But they have other engagements.
Okay.
Why? Now, you cannot move. You may, Uncle Bra. And so it's for me. I'm the Kastle phone, but we need to come out and talk to the people because this year, no, all indications show the about last month you made your full year meeting as a change there from May, June, is it? It's all about points of phone. By July, August, about to me started public education in them. So for the past 3 months, I've been out on media spaces. Yes, not more uncommon. Baby, na aya, not more. A juma easy, but ye juma pa, ye juma. And see, education now be na. As my bakasi area, if you be a castle odru na za, it is prudent today. You ever bet na any tefu so easy. Oto yanche mo nkomo kakra. It's na area yabe.
All right. Nti yan so that's it, but yen common, as I said earlier on, any that shall say on the conversation. Ni nyina no afibia insuboto a is in common. And afibia nso no gin net one man proud notice that insuriba na insunoriba no one man the average of insua ya expect. But you never buy a modern Nadina Buffet in the room. Not more. One preparation this year or today.
Brother, that's it. Today, my mate started an American. This year, you also a GMAT for a meeting. More church and Suno Mesa this year better. And you started on was on them. If you not more. Sensitization I started around January, February, because now you're by March, April, no, and soon we started the internet they starting them, and it has added. But if this year casualties are in na, it's my career on your my age, but awful same previous years, and they started education, people didn't even know there. Why 1 or 2 be and sign and simple with the phone. Into our boy, start to media engagement, radio stations. I call almost 20 in the region. Do I know Kastle phone? We so I call to them a man better na it's a phone a man phone also. If you call so banana, no education, no, I could phone.
Kastle FM.
Secondly, not by your VBFN or disaster management committee. Until every MMD or your assembly be and find the constituency be no your disaster management committee. GES Penny planning officer, building inspector. The MC or DC chairman of the committee. But they started engagement in putting EMCs into CCM meeting impose coordinating director.
Okay.
And also sitting as the chairman. Of the.
Okay.
Most of the time, any stakeholders today, assembly members. They impose CCM impose a free pro assembly member. More betin because they should pro flooding. Or so we wanted to find ways and means able to mitigate or flooding because of Kakumna of Fakwa Pro. So we had a meeting now. This guy, Mr. Dr. Ojo. Sumpo you engage on Professor Marwa.
Okay.
Geography department and you engage more. I also have my 1 or 2 tips may say to prevent or flooding. Your call KE so any disaster management committee meeting. One was differ from CCMA because even the prison commander, Uncover prison commander cried over meeting by banana any prison for. I was going to say engage the prison commander Nigeria as far as in there. So at a chemisa, you will be a friend safe haven. There be a one canoe. We provide a shelter, everyone social amenities kakra. And anka food there you used to anka food canteen. If you are bay issue will see all last 2 years in so far as anka food canteen. You use my bridge, So we engage the prisons. Eba Cape Coast mostly ebia apofu penny mpo they engaging. Because baby today I unsu amamo sensu tono ya ehia kanu ayazibetri.
Well, that is the situation.
When it becomes that critical, na ebe here can use that train. Nipa na properties from Nsunum Aba, a dry lander. Ebe here apofon. So we need to engage them. The committee, will make way for co-opting. Co-opt.
For him, more about
the Until Ashanti region, when you pour on an day, that clause will not be there. You do baby a soldier for no. You co-opt this military because the Benya wants one expertise on board. Until I the main engagement, ya kwa abe, and ye abe him a case in common. Afa, Mesa and soon be starting. They were to 2 years. Until Isha, and soon started almost a month in Oban Cape Coast na Quadra. Flooding issues no akofom kakra because beginning of April so yeah community communal labor kakra esha stop ugwazi kakra ma one Saturday be a year dem into abua MC so be no meja we free do no ma dana ase merebe ya ampo me hu if a shell ya wo brofidu na on for tantry shell ya wo na bola bi si wo we si wa ya maba mebe mem de we container no clear makakra no wo mpo abo ano into ama chrome ato kakra ma nso si form no we really don't have major issues in Cape Coast other constituencies and other assemblies na yenya minor issues but I mean I do casualty bi amba nso na o see na ewu bia anye den ombem one issue ayenye by Saturday na menye Uncle police ni ko tutu amfa akonye du na menche na yeti baby ayezu nkuma na oya abra commander of friend there ankafo baby wo filling station ya kan wa asema kan nature filling station nature sun meaning for you so we to net wo no about 4 years ago ama pet kesinala a order wo mo fro be baasa what's what call swim wo ma we no boy one point there penyin no we motion finfin no to me put kakra ba wo musu we ma me kro no mbo Saturday ya don't know a disaster metuma akade we see or raging ma casualty and our death have been for the past 2-3 months. In your fire issues so winiba winifie show but afraka kraba crew no much show neba asin crew na asina crew full onum no ntum so ye chako business o saba so ntim bi o onum ni nya no
why farmers so nti
ndua no bebre na we twitwa ma rainstorm mframa ya ofufa insuru bato a school done compose affected students na teachers employed 865 one see be a month ago last week yeah so what's the baby's here Corrado daycare on so a rainstorm we school down the doma over 65 also when your baby obviously so not more yen education collaboration any fire for your extra market abra kotokra be well you be on the fire service cars so we took that measure because of your teaching man now on my show but cantaman to on my show so the assembly decided with the stakeholders there young guy do and sana kotokraba na abra bibi so it's when na ye hu fire tenders no around not mo yejuma mountain you collaborate with the police ambulance for here relieve ebi a mattress and na bibi o banadu ye mo bi ehwe corridor ya oba beginning of the year Ghana Health Service for by or ye tent kesa sa to enchem say ye bo man crofo dem wo beje the kokaswa into oyaza we are really putting things in place any other institutions so they are flood na disaster wa
all right okay ebusia enti menye nadmo pain na menye using comma justice na nakwesi Ajman or a member of the communication team our region ha, and the yahweh one preparedness towards the rainy season. Young issues are also see, I mean, some part of the country, central region, in Sushasdo Orisia, Yansu any share of the issue or inti yahweh nadmofo anamona orutu. Na yahweh yenimde the region also pa, but minimde nadmo or flashpoint in terms of oil flooding, and then there's you find an oil flash point, and what are the measures are we take, because every year they will continue to be a flashpoint. That mean flashpoint remember not before in this country on the
Young Kwame, but flashpoint.
Yes, said to come be send Sabi, ya quite today, abo pete. Yes, or tree, be see a dime. Or in suit tona, ye baby in Danny who they are. Or said me a briby, but in soon it's so pet or china missing me then. And see, you to me identify certain areas or your flash pointer. Abribe in suto. What are you putting in place there? Say then be and you collaborate with the assembly. You be no way soon sukwana, young Drew one then go young in him.
Family that say, if she not more, I mean, they be a mamma kind there. Obi or to baby and suit you know him. She the only a new site within 1 year and Crawford is down by 100 days so almost on possible. Until you ban the Cape Coast, you can castle. Baby will be a resident now in soon, and I should offer on you. But not more. Yeah, you man humanitarian face kakra baton. There. Young fitter, young baby to the soldier for your bay, hey, kiki to them and task force for marketer. Human face kakraba town. We try our best to talk to people, we educate people, they over minimize and over prevent disaster no cry. That's why sometimes the baby recordona a parent the action we much of full kiki, but Sebi, if baby to the PPAG, Chiwo or Abra, Obi is in it down or Cram Catan almost 20 years, and down is so. I am Suta, Uncle Finim. But a chiwan like equal tipper from home with PPAG equal tipper for you. Obi a failing over. On soon as I say. Tibata obey a feeling navy and wounded the movie now 20 years no on flood no. After it's over started all then because it's a fina cash phone. On my far. CCTU, technical university. After watching me, no coin maybe a paragraph for Wesley Gate before we do Wesley Gate. If you crew on Polonsis, I need to put the way to two. One Obia and Timobium because Waka Shefum Crawford develop a few nature in sooner to back. But first, no, then sooner then. On call in Tiban the flooding on your day. Baby, if you be a sinner, Nipano, or should I see in soon. But as land reclamation encroachment na zero kodono na our engineering work na ezie we adwuma no be what to soon because before Friday advanced failing asen awozi no nti onye dey bia yekoya awozi ni sin sum nti e dey ebubu we find experts we work with the hydro planning officers, building inspectors, they be a gata be and they try no koto and so kesibima, and sunetum. Because most of the time, as the quay when there, young building issues are. Ghana, young Ejumana, and as the baby now work pension plans and wotum, Osidan. Until Nipan ways 65, 70 years, never could be bunny. I'm coming not more incident. Nipan also, and for no circling is car. Walk ahead then. We case for friends, and they be educated there. Our environment should be clean. This plastic waste now because say you should neighbor flood so as a cry and so what's in there. On now find any way. And so you and then no side in a fire. Said Dana 20 rooms in Pobe Bunin you go out for. So we had advice there, you be keep your environment in clean. If your baby to the apple scar pro. I'm a mama so I go more enclave. Cape Coast North is apart from Brabezi, a Futu, a Basekrom, Bonkus, Semi, baby are flat.
Cape Coast North.
Cape Coast North.
Apart from the communities,
Baby are flat. They hear those on the highlands, Apart from there, communities in so 100, I'm sure they be 80 flat. Because 50 agri. The master make a steady 50 agri. Each ma besin kodria kura became. They do it trade bridge in Ase and sending so free in mind proud soldier kwa on your own pen obopum. 50 agri. Look at the number of insuana the load of in so free on no boo you bridge some time ago because since soon to Cape Coast in pa so to in mind you or feel Cape Coast not because a channel to the sea no a one pet. Yen stretch ne do sooner opa mori hu a bi obenya kwan mori wa akopum no ma wa ka nyina afa Cape Coast not.
Wow. Mo free so one
uncle ni nyina ko Cape Coast not offer itre bridge na say me na bridge na asepe enti dem edwuma ya ye wo diakro abekam echi wo no mehwe shipyard opposite to why road bi a was called UCC echi wo mi ya nso ni we a nti na nso ni twa ehwe Zenith Bank Casford roundabout one as nso ni tumi jiri wo hon because nso ni nyina aba edo nya baby settle see say you develop that area the akro became echi wo nyim development akodo nti mo free chiba na edo pe baby settle we echi na mo wo enyim no okopunu mu ansa na ono so etum waba kakumu so semi ekuru bi o semi ne zukuru da oni nyina that channel nti hwe Casford field no park gata ne so drainage o super but still institute Zenith Bank or flood cause in no way enyim no enye onu nkotin na enye so free UCC ana abra pe na okwo mo free abe ofree semi na azinya so obehia o dem itre side wo to free asim fosu yamran sariban o keshia mo free abe semi efutu nya o keshia won su na no nti awon ondu won tema na chere do pe baby twen wo echi ewa nti asema ye kana aya nkofo nti as the east then now the development is in Cape Coast North south impode we develop a rose a bibia ya beka den kan fan ko Cape Coast North na south so down here our high hills issue in schools Augustines at this school in fan ninya wo kokodo south yen problem my mad houses then I watch ministries then I also we shedan na osi emintimazi opposite ni nyina ye old buildings ono na sisi a yenye expect ro ko na ahwete edi ebubu na anto yenchi mo beba urban mad houses yam na adu yenya mpanyimfu bi wo toto ehwe baby asisi a former palace ni opposite a we see mad house o we bubu we see foforo ehwe Zion school mu park one ma obi ato here nti ono no it is helping to prevent disaster kakra because mami bi o bakano ha ala na yekohwe ni fie uncle e fande mpo ebu mo the curtains ozai o mad house na ihwe mo fobo rose agro na za na chede sensu tonam from dan mpo tumi bubugu and because na I from Morocco any baby akọ nti Franco oye ma oye Ford business o no si dan kroma maame no yetumi move ni kom si ban Cape Coast South issues say oye flooding no spoil plastic waste ihwe bakano enclave nso no for bakano pa no kopunim nso free agri ban holy child ekon one as most of them mpo onko ekon see ni mo because all of them was through nti o san befa oye tan tray nti once at ebe una tan tray wa flood because nso no free asure one baby ICGC dance fee one nyina it come this way to bakano bakano ihwe bakano town hall odum na za plastic waste ayo guga tesim cave num na is free western is it bar to the onum po kofi esuma no plastic waste bebree we got this name ton no a problem o Cape Coast South e ba na flood na apart from waste no man so ni chewo kwan no do nka Cape Coast South impose any problem issues ni nya north Kaswa of Alcohol Kaswa enclave development okodo onyenya no na gomua honom no oye serious anka edu Kaswa enyumire anhwe abeka de kro I don't know how to say it. Bibre, no road construction or kodo gomano so have issues with the flood because we see in Suni Bikwana was a warrior overhead and concrete works bibre. So those are the issues we are having in the central region.
Okay. Now yan share issue no akaye too. Bia we develop dada and obi esene dan dada. Na settlement ambenyim panichi. Na afi nyimpa na akohyefo na the new settlement no abato yanhwe bia nso a oye a new developing area na nkofo build na yehu issues with flooding. I mean the NADMO and then the assembly physical planning department one collaboration to them because baby wa throw stop work I want you there in sunu kwana. But ade becha baba no ade oye stop no linyin stop no linyin stop ebu ande afi we nyina waji nsem no wontumi ndwuru ngufom bio. I mean obi ba and obi besini dana or consult NADMO for that advice there I had to then
Yo uncle kwam na mda say ehwe NADMO ejuma yen assemblies ni ye na oye sonko. You see, so be case dana the permit na the dead committee in NADMO otina do be na the two they approve. But most of the time I'm only there. Maybe the inspectors are now building planning officer one there. Oh, NADMO now on your local government staff since most of the time they don't involve NADMO. That's the truth.
On giving permits.
Most of the time they don't involve NADMO. Be a 1 or 2 be fine, but if you done now or spring up no if you make permit issuance in it now, some of them already too. Most of the time, I not more and they around here so this encroachment and other reclamation. We write letters to the assembly there. Then yes, you do it or we had issue last 2 years in Po with one assembly issue. Maybe a worse filling station or a mina station or walk one way. What's the filling station or but yes, serious issue.
I want to gather the whole baby or he needs to down.
I am feeling. You see, and maybe on part the assemblies will recognize these issues there. We need to collaborate more on giving permits because anchor for filling station I will see. I don't know maybe say KEF because I know Cape Coast North now no see anchor for park no so about 2 ma also anchor for park on the side until the leposarium the training school nursing training one near KE but permitting if Cape Coast the filling station. So I don't know how the political demarcation is different from the assembly demarcation. And he said, the money pana budget permits no Cape Coast na issue neighbor or by affect anchor for where do you go to? Until say NADMO no, say Cape Coast NADMO no bet anymore, say KE NADMO no bet anymore. We don't know. But my issue shine there. So engineers need for my permits now. They should give them guidelines there. Oh, are they for gutter to her, for drainage to her? Are they remember them coastal case so that if I say when you need kind of Sudan, when it comes to expertise, only be. Into the alpha building inspector, alpha planning officer, alpha day. So they should guide the people. Yeah, maybe to my end we write to the assembly today. The mazin here Mudoro Kodo. Uncle A could be Maslock opposite to Urban Cape Coast North, Maslock. No way failing me. I approach the people also my assembly. Pay papers, okay, then I see umbrella office so. Aqua assembly akaji permit and kabas never to design. Mama can answer. We are working with them.
But work assembly work permit, but not ones who the kind of project or another kind of failing or the hub about. Don't you have that authority?
We pass through a process to demolish it. So then my madhouse here making, you know. And years you know, we passed through a process to today last month, the president of the country, you know, Oma Accra regional minister, the go ahead there, wager. Hon no bubu dan bi mfio. Mo bubu internet nsuri to yenti wagers village bi yenti baby adam no. Oya adwuma ayeye. Na make the human face when it comes in. Anchor is in there. Ebe bubu obi no but urban critical there say I won't continue an individual. Oh, than over course have up to like 100 people. Then it's better also no better then. Over off done. Then you pay 100 one bet you want. So when it comes critical, today buildings here make a why wiki. Urban critical na dey bubu. We haven't gotten there. We can manage the situation until you take them harsh decision now it's them Andrew Nipahu. That's why we don't most at the time want to go there.
Disaster doesn't know human. Another disaster on far human face in Yejuma and disaster for human face in Yejuma.
And from the beginning, make a sure there. In su or find any way. Senad Monimpo and Becca and show the old day, Bubunimpa. If sooner better, about to. Uncle American artist. So we do our part as not more to mitigate the disaster. Bawo as an individual, no be an Ocean same. And you're not more fun there. Or Bakacho there. Or Daniel in Sumunti. Yea, Bubuno. Ewa. The in Sunankasa, be more judgment in there. So we do our best to educate people, to help people with the expertise. But Nimu is I are now or a too harsh a decision to take. I will take time. You have a process in your mind there. Is there or you know, then we take the appropriate permits now.
Yeah, Abra area ho. Abra. Project be been wire. I mean, what cause a havoc to the community. Going forward, you know, worry then on such project be I mean what spring up. Even if the your project be, but at the long run no affecting Kofu. I mean I know that not more you know.
Yeah. It's a Brazil. It's a croning in a case is that side. Even the traffic at Abra about Kotokraba by 5:36 Kotokraba Obi and you will be in Kampung for Obi. About program or Kastle about 6:30 Jane Mampa. Okari Nyampo Bezi. It's Abra Nawabe Krono and the land encroachment reclamation you know Odoso. If a PPAG, baby, I'm a better Dick Isaac Dick, it's a face. Now, then this won't put all me and why bush. Oh, yeah, a brand new site. This year, then a basis will be about Cape Tech, it's you on
Once back or lowland.
Remember, lowland. PPAG one. First name Suta. On you. Baby, a stadium will see. Near opposite filling station 2 in Suta. First no, is on Oyi. Until issue Abra issue now, or about the Gates or far from a fufu was a Vix yesterday. Baby, are not always one than for some rates. It's your first net than being so within 5 years, no huge buildings are where basically says one.
Some written nature.
Some nature. There. They basically not always see the office for maybe event center, yeah. Vit or
yes.
On the first name Suta. Ojina one man or in your time. What you train. If you're on my gata or down on your gata. Because other side, no, or yeah, Asian side and put down the gata and put down. And since soon to Ojina na Abra market. Since if you pay the junction to Abra Tabufum, a pay land and poor Kwan Yabi. Why do you want money now? The stores now. Say, to me, got a money passo on the Z. Into your issue. But you to me, your drainage Kasibi or Abra. I'll be to I link to or your Kakun sooner. Because feeling now why your maslock and you want so I drink a crack. Like a young and the Kakundu. Kronanka so sir. If you come to Krono, you Wesley guess no or so intina, yanti flooding no. But Kakun sooner or Kakun, as and soon Kakun. Them bridge a switch bridge, you know. Because we are blocking soon ways in your jingina. I brought them now, I find any ways.
Why blocking soon way? Why development?
Why development one? Why development soon call Kakunim be? I saw call Kakunim from Abra side in ya fanat. Interbeting it, you want Nensu. Offer ọkọ kakun nim ọbẹfa n'atọ asịwọ num a ọbẹfa kakun n'echi kakun du n'echi n'ọba nsu nim wọ eso echi bridge no ma wa kenye ojinji abra wa find way to UCC but nke enya huge tunnel bi obetum wa link abra nsu no to dem bridge eso echi bridge na nkọbẹbo abra ba road ni nyina block ti se ba pizza man chicken man one over here guy take a craving poor if you ask man enyim wo channel so no too guy tabi na wo Ghana Water Company side wo into abroad development no a big issue see I'm sure you are kakra dey relocation bem cause marketing impo nsuta on monye ehwe hatchland enyim wo nsuta on monye PPAG oyi interbeting traffic lights one na oyi because gata so onyimi nyina ye ngetenkete na ya saze eyesisi do containers esisi do and one issue ohoye pavement blocks and na ya ye flow foam wo ya the tires ahyehyehye wo issue no talk Accra issue ni no me say Accra starting because issue no talk ese but obenya kwana anu no makọ asase na ase no ocha
Nkofo do pavement blocks.
Blocks, well, I pavement blocks or do. Ewa, nti su ni cha Accra nsu no onye nsu gigigigi Cape Coast nkro. Nsu auto Cape Coast. I'm not to say Accra. But mo free Pediase, free Eastern region na urban. At the nsu auto my Eastern region either. Because I was sure. Nsu auto Eastern ya no ba Accra. Epubi and the Eastern region. Nti nsu auto ni ya no ba Accra no. Na obeba na onu nya so esi na in estate, aye pavement. Ndi a green grass bi ansu no obetuma no no ma obegina wo no ma find way ansa na wa akọ dem no risi o Cape Coast isi ano iba no abra na ni nkwada stores ni nyina why na enyim pavement blocks onye pavement block wa cast won mu nyina na wa to tiles wo enyim
so store enyim di won to me ndia grass o na
you have to find onye day bi a the full set no ebe ye no eyi pavement betuma pavement baby anyi pa no be fan betuma pavement na ne nchenchen no eja so that nsu no to a wetum wa akoda side into abra issue no abra is developing bro ehwe mempa asem abra besekrom bonkus me say on developing ya nhwe na anye bibi amfa drainage system wa abra ho a atwenchem kase beba because abra nya minya sure that abra benya asaso osisi ampo on may develop fast within the last 10 years sir ti say obi abe ejuma okotokra ba opona okoda side ewa okoda side nti ye ho ejuma dey nya assembly no e be koram say baby wo na e dey ye bubu ti say nsuto a otumegina danu komechiri wo no ma almost 6 months if you be wo no baby akọ store no wo no ti say obi etu efifi o
sunu tumi gina wa for 6 months
say nad mo fu yan fa pumping machine an kwa anko bonsu na free feel a on tumi nko fom tumi gina ma nsu foforo to 6 months be gudu dan ko area o dem na on my but first na meti paid estate no that side no no development o no apart from that community school no we enyim na bibi ensi obi na bibi ensi UCC full one flat 2 na no we enyim some rate in opposite praise be chapel is wo na anyi on munya water area in suni jao kakra na oko a drainage no hatchland de nyim won kakra kakra sisi on munya aye dan sisi ntumi mfo no mu pom bepoi tanko krom because obi wa block on munya and one yet drainage bia obe link in sunu from one to the main na akopunim into your issue pa e dey hwe and it may ya kan nyina agyan ya yet wo gan do amede bia me area meti me hwe na ye bibi no nya ma afra assemblyman man fra assembly ma akona na wo ma kakum do yin wa be stop obi development because yeah is the pressure we ba to amodo awo aye safe no na me mom no nsuta mo ye den oshi into yin be stop we should engage the assembly members now or opinion leaders anymore because Krono say be owura if you know be as no onye about how majority of the people the appropriate authority should come in into abra no I will go and see the assemblyman myself so na is nhujuma because we put enyama be in place abra market abra adwungofo no one side one no out to police station Cape Tech was on your cry a cool stores down one na maybe a school no friend good Samaritan down where ya tipper for no one in Suta on your road in Impo. Road in Impo, so we need to work on it. It's a drainage in the man. We should work PPH area or since the road in Impo I say it do PPH area road and a half a boogum because drainage in it nsunu ntum onko gatanim to ama on nya say iba them Besakrom area wa on so develop fast pa when you go to that side next time empenyin for sit down wo na azu no e dey hwe no no so planning here because one of the places drainage to the sea no e bi nyiwo gata kesi bi enyiwo no ma betuma link Besakrom to Kakuma na there airport. Until soon or to Besakrom na zin ono so na won kakra ansa na wa akokofum ono mpo onkopum.
Development ni ye ya anhwe ni ya nsunu all find new way out no bezen.
Ma obayin efutu dey here that side ye nya issues because or a high hill or sorry if you efutu if we Cape Coast North if you abra efutu was sure the yan was sure into on any issues urban flooding at that side any issue be on it's development in between about the pressure no was beba abra so them make a kakum do was so a switch kroni nya egu so but was no so urban kakum river into insunu be ya no onya speed because abra river be under abra no inso beba abra nya onya baby anko on the one mile abefa UCC Casford where I can abefa UP no akobo epunumu offer one roundabout or no but urban is switch if we kastlefm ko switch our left side or foam but in Suda a switch bridge in wo no ma if we add the rokwa and so who's left abra rokwa on left on wo foam but because in Suda one na otumuko no oko ba ikwe efutu ono so o so ntin so ni nya ba so echima obesenko abraze no ye problem abra pedu the issue diakro we don't have issues there because it is closer to Itri bridge na nsu no ofakol but ono so problem kwa on there land reclamation no odoso ho and the sun winning anke wetiti na ti opuna equal them stretch no obi ani fie eponeti go so I ask myself the one who tamale na bogan wo sida no amfa eponeti ni nsa da no nchara
da me sun win no kodo empa no ya besa na ya invite nadmobio na is in commons for because Cape Coast one of the biggest issue the last time na me show video be me koi ponano behind Victoria Park where sea defense na nkofo oasis natural wait ahwiama defense no olujuru
ebi enhwe do akra becomes no first sea defense away.
Yes.
We tell you what we are what time was the big wharf no do a bridge in one was big one was it blocks. Emma them sea defense no I say name sunu to oba insunu oba such oba road no Emma ban this is already here sea defense full the same sea defense all full name Emma all full name na more me on the so your tourism is a trick so because this beaches no em na ekwa because swim say I see defense fee Orange Beach, Oasis, you had I see defense. Tourism, no for so.
I hope a costume or you hook crowd because I'm here.
What's a couple baby, my own so I. Oh, and to me, I can on ye about well being pay, tourist attraction, so it's a tricks. This is I call Kastle 90.3 now, I see defense. First, the boys, and up all area Sundays, Bokona was saying to yeah, the minimum money beam. Now, it cost. See this sea defense over $300 million. So over $300 million. Wow,
sir, on your anchor say an attitude that $300 million. So, but what I be brave,
uncle. And you may be brave, but to die. Share your district hospital. Oracle phone. Anchor the musky. You bet to my lobby. Yes, been pocket. Yes, to Tom Moba and yes, Gugu. And Pano, while break baby, or be a beach. Ozijiska. I was a top mobile as a good punano because man for entity, net all na. Or a very bad behavior.
Okay.
Or busy any business. Ibeko bottle, wash a bottle, no tinetigu. Ha.
See sample what trap blocks in war.
Missy,
Pano and
we are for them. So baby, I mentioned one. Baby, I know I they playing.
Yes.
What trap blocks and all. If drew drag one will be a cement works be all netini gunenima. Or the pavement blocks, or the day will need more. Or the day, or the business will need more. You want to my air canal, ya from door, it's no. Obeka that side. Obe to win now. You soon ankasa will find it to obey to them Krobe Bria. Get our nominals in Krona in Sunaji Kronafa.
Okay. Yeah, share the me issue in a memete for number 10 minutes be na yen fancy. I best an abbey. No, more time with you. The me Diacro one before you do bridge, you know, you were a plain area beer in Suta, Ojina or Pa. Not when there is a development up at Okoduana.
For now, no, the me who the development, Uncle say free, Cape Coast Rico, I was right. On no me who development be our that side, but me there. On I am boy, I became from one wahata one yama woko see ni ba on na where you human as well. The other side no where you see defense. Into on the new development there. On but come on, me the more stop. What
confirm shots that war feel con getting.
You can the man you buy because why you in battle but even though ebi or pedo claim land will see. Dana na bi nti America the way you me there I back on what it war why they were men do on next
because him there I want the wash down we jet to am in so be now I call
maybe I done one down position one was more bisa all no one is that I chat on wo abi so one on him be no chat them I became their crook and chat on more autumn on when you are in sunikwa
because every nature
or the off straight time there in Sunuta Obejina wa so in mind proud soon as on no Obejina. In so what that side in about 2-3 constituencies. Ni side no. Baby what's in the pattern?
Yeah, I'm saying yeah 2 years. I will obey
the politics are kabibia homa. Yeah, then political face be a bim. Yan 2 one, you be one day. Watch on the why I say Cape Coast. On the why I say Ukraine because that place in Kitaka and Pune for it all your fair. Natural ina. After you see now on music or Dawa Casina in there. Oh yeah, fair they ever Cape Coast about 20 years of them na on muti. Each you call Takra and Amina. It do on now yeah fair. Cape Coast is any forest reserve. You see. One forest kakreya waka of VC name we are a pizza man chicken man new opposite to on pen oil forest or Cape Coast. On pen oil forest or Cape Coast. You reserve beer there. say bibi nyimpa ye betum za a recreational center there ye reserve yi kuma hu aboy Kakum National Park na yeko Kakum National Park and so Cape Coast Kroi ye nya baby there ye conserve there ye sacred ebinya na bibi Mr. Waka use a part of forest or Cape Coast.
I want to say when you am brankan I was to crowd
what some call e want to me say ye nyama no I think onye nad mo pay ejuma anke ye nya na dey sorry because if your generation may say nyama ko be kakra ye nya bibi age dey kra obe kakra ye nya bibi pa dey epumu bibi ana dey nsunu hu bibi age dey kra because ye bibi are say
Nana ao jina o mama na mumbu me se eba sana baby o na yezi nkomo na yehu ma enioma beye. All right, 0244408046 0244408354 ebia ewo issue bia ma yente wonka na justice wa he ontum na address the issue no before na ya sodo. Papa, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, mpocha pume.
Yamenadmo.
You
Papa.
Nyamiandum pa. Hello.
Hello.
Papa Pocho me too.
Maybe a whole son.
Ow. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Wow, man. Oh, yeah, no, what to call. Is a Facham Sambra Dubio. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dada Kwamna Esman.
Aquarium organizer, aquarium intake.
I been on the Juma, not no Fayino, Omo de Juma, Wakasu Minya Japa, Bami Makacha, that no pain for a woman when we had them. Because Kekosa, Yayan, it could be video BBC, maybe all about the Abakato, and you have an abelin in a wire the Martin. Up and the man on Kuni. Shekeko should be doing so you pa. I mean, my master says the baby man, we so another than what. No, I catch you on stop work. Stop work. And a penance, you could do so. I'm a man on my corner, the man. That watch on stop work. No, I think we put your ideas to her. One no, my corner, the man, no color. If they simply remain different, the cake was in sutra. I just want watching on Papa. I'm not on my promises. I do not attack us. You call me all for being so Papa.
Maso Medase. Papa, good afternoon, Bill.
Good afternoon.
Aha, Sisi Adoye, me too.
Maybe a whole sampan Irabiri Wabodo. Share Manamnam who that will feel baby, and with the Madina out there, and Papa would sit down. And now, Uncania will be a friend in Gani, and I know in Yamanyama to the Minano. Or your baby and sweet on you that will fail. But last week, I made a moko anka for Mamui, and not more coordinated, all can watch a meal. And the Mia Mishim. Nanyana, Mamma can who be away. Akukwa, no so, what you do? Cocono, Yankopanam, what hills so quo. And send that about what the machine in do cocono. About a tension policy, no, and the word do nothing in a Nasa Sulita. Nasa landslide in a pet, Abla Salmon or Baba. And Yenima, another Yeniman, you don't want to see Kayansi, a yam, a pay and to Bianca some. Hey, yo, Medasi.
Maso Medasi, Papa. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
And I don't with Sony with me.
Yeah, Jodo, Papa.
I'm a major actor. After in time, we will get a call.
Oh, Papa,
yeah, Manada. Mopocho, the Trinity said that. So, obeying the project. Yes, I will try to stop the water. I want to walk over the building, the number for forward.
I want to watch our stop work, do good. Down.
Forward.
Oh, okay. You know, I am building inspectorate. What assembly now? Why is the Mujuman?
Okay. I'm a tell us, obey the general. Let's about to stop what I like. I want to hear them over there.
Ebia, and the papers on some or provide into your issues be brave.
Okay. The man I did that. I'm not all over there. So before we you know what to stop watching. No, I'm not that. Some people might start about one more Sudan.
I mean, the maybe there's a bit of stop water. And down a 1 year car, and down a wheel, see a name. Every time I'm about stop watching. I do a short stop watching. You wind up with the name. It's I don't know which about tomorrow. You say, you know, what you see, you know, one shot one.
Okay.
You wind up and then wait. And about tomorrow, you can't know. I'm going to be down.
Okay.
It's only one year. You know what the war banana. Once you use that,
then Papa. Good afternoon.
Fantastic afternoon.
Isaac Khalifa too. Me too.
Na top work here, so much on and one is I'm going to cash on here. And but not more. That's not where.
I am a member of the communication team. Justice.
Okay, fantastic. I think when communities near Ocha also mention names now. And that's I want to ask you. Now only come for.
Oh, only more pa.
Man, to say all kind this flooding issue now about for and can also in total you pa.
Okay.
And Papa especially don't want the media for them yard. And also and I said this situation working. I mean just saying for sick because do they have any solution because it can be happening that they be not flood up by any like I mean we are aware that I mean there will be flood.
Okay.
Now I say I get to Marusa and let's say yeah ba and also this time around or maybe be that for one and maybe be that for then and can follow so this factor us right.
Okay. Masome that's Aisha Khalifa. Good afternoon last caller.
Good afternoon Commissioner.
Na call me and don come for na wo min too.
Akwamla open yewa. Wakasa papa me yuaji ankasa. De be bia fana bra no cheche yemam. Me hu ma ro kwado akwamna. Wala ke say yembe dwam kiosi ni sidi anje wori nyimo.
Iyo.
Akwamna be dwam kiosi siewa. Nsuta the whole the whole compound or do me na. When you are sufferin na. Sufferin na dey no won ko ya sutumukom. Akwamna ma menche wade bi if you go na ba former president at a mission this and if you want. Ang kafu or John Shanu de wa. I would do not go pay no sen. Non check them earlier way now. Or go on correct.
Okay.
Former at a mission this and de wa. That is soon for you will sit at your way now. Because you see your canon call. It's a threat. One more than one chair where you also can come for you. That's what baby yam will be you know to Munko. I didn't see Otto no maybe I say.
Okay.
Papa watch out. Yes, I heard there will be. Then I come about okay. But I see.
Papa Marshall made us say. Ebusia often chum but Nadmo you best inviting Nadmo. Honestly, obey one-on-one extensively. Now is in common. You bet you on the issues and more. Now I address I mean one fine chain. Young for course in infancy a hadi for now. Greetings to my fellow Ghanaians. It's me, Father at Elmina at Dinaman School Gate. Please remind the mayor that the refuse are still at the beach of Cape Coast Castle. Okay, may I say, Father, Cape Coast Castle. Okay, in running the wow, you, may I say, mention. Good afternoon, Mr. Host. Please, yesterday I sent you a message from Uncle Fall concerning. Okay, Nana, also, yesterday I sent you the message from Uncle Fall concerning the filling station. That 2 children have died from there due to the blocking of the water. Okay.
The blocking of the water is about. Obi to pit wait it the anchor for net no. I am easy to down we call that.
Into sun wind in Cornwall.
Okay. What's the monsoon in Poko catch a fish now? Number 4 bars and here wide window or swim. The 2 no win to me in Pui. The middle one no to me Pui. On Okobama.
And so you'll be in the filling station now.
On your filling station or filling station nature or as all crowd before the filling station no worries. Hey, I'm coming. I mean, take 1 or 2.
Take 1 or 2 minutes.
And come for as I'm not in the coming more and until I make the Cape Coast North, grow 180 of flooding because in come for no. Netino free at a mess necessary if you I show one more if you other side now. In to told you begu fire service on the phone when you want as market one over phone if you look room now as no was so into Insuta of Redukrum new developments record on Tibonde, Insuni Yaso, or Bank of an American drainage system, no, Uncle apart from station on a drainage, Cassawal, no, maybe you want to maybe them, it's not Bufia boy, have a assessment, and nah, many purpose to fare there. Permit, go for why then, when ya, a stop work and what to me to ado, and you need to know your day be and soon queen. We one way to provide the permit, ne plan, ne papers, but UCC, for instance, because of the issue between school no and communities no, if you UCC, then also when you be in your permit, because when you papers are over to me that assembly nimpo there, one man permit issue crying your one, no share, then also when you are then I can say say you know this can because engineering work be an coordinators OCR and most of them want him to also be in Sumumpona and soon rev microphone one day or your hostess na to know they don't bother that much. And now if rainy season most of the time over the campus no over Makwan because May day on your season a calendar and I say old school no May one of baby level find a way into about there in soon base form no na students in the baby nampo when you campus. I know I'm a Danny be still down since because new random one to time and soon as base form no na students and also Wamakwan. And to on your day be a stop work chair there or since you came or so many reasons I over to Mizal trouble or more try or baba permit processing as na wako to down.
So, but that's it. All right. Indeed, some of the issues in our address one, but Obasana baby, the Nadmo, Wopio, Obasana baby. Na yatia en komono do. Into fact, the main 2 months for course in the baby. Or aha. I Kastle 90.3 FM. Mman hodo Jumezi in a wash good yani Justice Nana Kwesi Ajiman or a member of the communication team Zima Nadmo Ejumukuno Ewo region and Albertina says Nana Yadasi Bebre definitely we will get you back na easy in common. But Muntamombra engineer Isaac Newton Dick what's na say washa serie allegations bi wa ha enso me mind na maso na yo pra no nso wa ha chairman apia no nso wa ha yebezi incomotil on oye issues a orkodo ewo oman Ghana. More messages in number 0244743143 0244743143 more messages in number na yenzin komo muntwamo embra sisiara na yamfa nkomo nkan no nchedo emfamo.
Auntie T, I beg, fix me go betete Ghana. No gari, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no?
Problem no day. I feel handle am.
For Telecel, with the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, if you get your own data and call packages, falla! Made For Me bundles like the way you want town. That *530# then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Ridge Royal Hotel, Second Reach Cape Coast. Rooms smell so fresh and clean with cozy and comfortable beds. A gym and swimming pool for your recreation and relaxation. And the food. Buffet served every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, alongside fast foods like sandwiches, pizzas, and pancakes. That is simply delicious. Ridge Royal Hotel offers you the best half and full day conferencing packages. Indeed, that's a perfect experience for you in the Asian's capital, Cape Coast, and my go-to place anytime, any day. Visit ridgeroyalhotel.com.gh on the web or call 031-2003-222 or 050-1672-908 for more. Ridge Royal Hotel, richly inviting and comfortably yours.
Say donut, 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 donut. Hey, donut, 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 donut. Everybody follow not sa malaria. A 3D till no not now. Malaria chill. Oh, popo. What mean the day? I want the no not. A dabako. No not. A damienu. No not. Lonat scatter malaria. Lonat ide scatter malaria.
A quality product from Blaze GVS Pharma. Yenshishemu hu se malaria wa wumujam ansana wanum Lonat. Na nam yensearch na malaria no daso wo hwa ko hu dokota.
This advert is FDA approved.
Superhit TV. I ask high sense. In 2032, me check it home. I copy na Kasium 110-inch display. And now your laser TV lineup. Every 100, I copy 150 inches. Screen size out pebia. High sense will be the mount. High sense TV. Oh yeah, ni feni freewa. Fan kasa. Ya ni say siya kama. High sense TV. Oshana panye da from pra. Ubehu. I was seamless connectivity. Bluetooth, HDMI, RCA. Ni nyine bi wo. High sense smart TV. Browsing, streaming, Auto Hisense TV. You about 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. Effective 28 May, Aquapin 8 June. And your Hisense television promo. Ya tete so mama we say who and you who Hisense. Everyday prices for everyday people. Hisense.
All right, we say my main cinema wakwa baby o high Kastle 90.3 FM. Me man hold on Jumezi and was good erite exactly 21 minutes past 3. Orinti man be go fat nasa e busy in komo afa oye the most pressing issues in the country. Orinti engineer Isaac Newton Dick watanasi yo pra watanasi damaso and a chairman appear no so watanasi ewa engineer akwaba
yenua
bibi aboko
nyame adom na experience nti ya wuye
ya de mi ase
aka chairman appear as usual ninkekema ole bekekema da anka ai kwamina anka nyama nye nti kwamina nyame adom
bara wa na nkekema hu
oh kwamina ya beka no kware owo
nati okay anyway
yen social media price na wo physical price ataba say now in some for wa bon pa some for wa bon pa we show original office what to team the social media one can cement 82 cities again some shop our boy come ha cement 82 cities until the social media press for work original office ban one kono okita them price ataba say in the tomatoes boxing President Kufo onya adamu gbomiti mo bi akekere price yo so
President Kufo de akwechi
President Akufo-Addo olukwen abrogom price abrogom price a box boxing 1,200 in there or 2,000 a box make a be science make come figures and make come in there me you can say buyer Akufo-Addo any time or 17 cities in there 60 cities kwamina in the buyer or 10 cities Akufo-Addo today is 50 Ghana into batsna hana your base I'm telling you Akufo-Addo Garden X Ntroba Kutoku President Kufo or Akufo-Addo required or 1,100 in them you can say or 1,800 Tnahana sro it say be the wala once and one more BB I would throw you see Maria project yesterday I need 10 bags of cement intimacy was social media in some trouble will be there was start though 82 cities why most of one quarter 10 bags motuma bo baby amokwai two areas moko do asa no 105 ikwa agwada me project no 110 cities so na me be say na what on cement 82 me chima igwe krayim make chima kayi agwana atabazi nuhu baby what on cement 82 but wonder that wow John to nam dan woman in biye wo de kumetwa what's the city na why ye onye Ghana nkote ko Africa countries their currency is doing better. Do you know why? Because of one new Trump more ye American in right amba city no onye Ghana nkote na city all appreciate but
But we are doing better than Nigeria.
Lawyer in waiting. Okay, there. They are doing one come over there. They are doing better. Okay. Of course, they are doing better because my mom the picture should not be that one could say better. I can't say me about COVID bed there. Ghana from 2017 we are doing good. 2017 check the indicators we are doing good. 2019 we are doing and some trouble when post. 2020 COVID the band. Our boy and Nanzaba started also. In Cote d'Ivoire here inflation was negative. COVID the band or jumpy after COVID or jumpy from a negative figure to almost 22% inflation. Wabatira chairman appeared to catch them the high Cote d'Ivoire.
Engineer Medasi, Masana about the view. Yoel. Kwaba. Meti no be say and the work can I tell you.
Bojo ya me bia.
Enti enyi sikem ahin $20 anahin. $20 ahin no kito no. Yo I mean too.
Madam Dasi minchia una na minchia me vele seminyo ne shawa ami.
Oh, engineer, allow him please.
Engineer no chairman apia. Na minchia etiefu so. Interesting times. Very very interesting times. You see oil politics no say it to me breaking down them. Yeah, what we call market politics now. I get very happy because on urban them now, Oma seven maybe away crash and odds and some nasi. Either two no every time was inflation demi GDP demi. Oh GDP, mammy not saying crashing on Tassi. But see breaking down but tomatoes no bone and mokono bone in as a understanding here perfect inti say a caught to a banana present kufona some more can show our system for to a ban in a way to more felt. But I know as some can sometimes you have to be a little measured, sincerely speaking, she can't cry Yamanubu Alcosul Kakra. But given the intervention His Excellency John Mahama, why the trade minister and the finance minister, now we are hearing that transport for what would 15%.
15%, yes.
That's what we are hearing. We are only speaking facts.
Yes.
More than what would 15%.
Yeah, GPRTU or the area about.
Yes. The Master a beverages association. One so to one drinks to do
spare part lessons so no Kastle.
But regardless, still Yamano Bosso. Regardless, still Yamano Bosso because in the it took me by equal 60 cities. By equal 50 cities. Inti Nyamanu Munsira was so, but we expect that Nyama city now or perform better no. For me, whether it is the intervention of Honorable Ato Forson, it's essentially John Mahama and the NDC. Another, it is Donald Trump and his tariffs in our course. For me, that is really, really not relevant. The most important thing is that Ghana for I think that's what the conversation to. But I can understand the politicians, because Obiaba or Pedro Chani Yanko Kakra no the point Kakene, so that's understandable. But Muhun Azibi, you see, Michi and Brother Bamba Sampson of the MPP, that at the same time Michi Father Casford of the NDC. We check with him and check over my but may be that I think there was a publication to the effect that gold for oil.
Gold for oil and then the gold board issue.
Yeah, and gold for dollar.
Yes.
And this is no MPP phone no was gold for oil. But this is end is gold for dollar. And it's not the gold for oil that is affecting the performance of the city, but it is the gold board. In all born my city in your all buffoon. In your nature, no, Kamna. Emina way being see Kugoma. What we want to see is that the cascading effect of all of that. Say Obofuma, Master scar at the end of the month, Mizima, my buono wofiano, or the market to Benya Yamamo, or the Abefima, Chelen so no one hand Musume
Micho, that was last week Friday. ɛna wafi kodi guaba nti pay bibi kakra yi for the weekend nti bema no 200 Ghana cedis me do amhwe na igwa no kedi benye we bo ho yegudem wo we ho yegudem wo no oye ya na wa atro oye ya na me say abadia ose no onti asisi ka no diko gomu no
wa access on what the trade
on what dia wa to sikenya asa na me say ma me sisa ne wo ne me fopoi ase na kodi gwa na kakona adi nye bo ho yegudem wo no otena nyama no ho no or calculate on tiasi. Yes.
If this conversation will take it back way back to 2007 during the renomination of the city, when we did the renomination of the city, it also came with its own challenges. Some positives, but in the long term, there is a effect on Yeniskana Awan. So I think that if you want to have the conversation about the city, the dollar relationship, let's situate it properly. And look at the fact. Politicians, let's leave them to do their politics.
Chairman,
come down.
Akwaba.
Obi
better wa pamatala shem gunkuntai
no ho wa ya wodewe wonder ban papa ba mu the reason why do ho kwamna menu anu mi wakasa na mamum boma ansana wechia sana mi ya ayeden we free na maka che chairman is it Dick or Nick? Dick.
Yeah.
My catching is in answer. Say, Obatna ha, or tabonus of busy. Soften or a Pentecost. My best son a day. Only a bench in Casa. So ye not the dead Dr. Baumia. Obo Gunini must say abribia. Because prices are able way. Are you outrageous? Are you getting it? Are you trying to tell me there within 4 months? And as I what on 1,200, we move up to 2,000. Oh, please. Kasa, Mr. Wondezi, Mr. Opa. Now, Kwamina, and you there, prices were market. On your na dollar or affecting. Kwamina, dollar bottom my buffoon. But say, Kugum, ne tomatoes in you are. Never beds. Even if dollar or form. And young cano chrono.
I don't politicians 1 year that made tomatoes politics in our
flow. Insano Bibakade. Why, yeah, Abazi? Food for Abazi. Planting for food and jobs. You me there. In Chobani, ye, and you me there. No was a Pesica, a gongo to come. Because you won't for some. Pamina. Insane John Dramani Mahama Bakade. Plant what you eat so that you not go to the market and go and cry. The market for tomatoes war, then go for Tawan or better. Because the media do me feature abon market. Are you getting it? Yanko Ponsa Chenazi. Soyally, it's as it to form and with you. Yet, General my bro father died. Then that don't pa. And I'm Abu Fraba don't pa. If I will bump more don't feature or human right. Abe brain here boy. In can me and anonymous, what's the end door? Because I'm a care, my wife and a papa, not a farmer. As the farming a human or this thing done. Our church do and cockra none. The share number 16. Where it be? Or the shining being now when you know why a prom. Farming. In San Quamina, Messa Ban Papa. All the young mamma quan, not Cheyenne Quanin, because young Copan, Amen, woman, enemy Z. A gin cassicro denitrim. Mambe Tircase. A general denitrim. Into young co farming. Anquamna, ye bought to me a dear tomatoes. Ye bought to me a dianum. Ye bought to me a dian troba. Ye did your moko. When I am fichil. Nasa Boka Kotazaba. Nazen what on 5 cities. Naza Beja in 2026 near Antoa. Jobaba Terwa came. That is it. It's a Sazini Biwa. Nipakuno Kotoba. I don't think there. About 2 more ton of Zenzen. Mandanko Fako complain. So it's about time. Because I quite remember at the time I confront him. Now I'm bed. I'm with you. Go friend a carrot, no ni cabbage. That's a core. Dining. More years, but I was it be my ankasa. Into those aiding now you're in tour market. Are you getting it? I'm the palm into a bay on your dollar and quitting on my you go prices or cost. A beer demanding dozen, but supplying in you all. Are you getting it? The other time we cook my friend you go. With chima yamo to say ginger. Maybe into ginger basabiamo got a water and I'm 10 cedis. Is it $1?
Cook basa.
Cook nan
and then 10 cedis.
10 cedis. Is it $1? Because it being you want to Nepakuro don't take advantage or turn the boys and the that's the point. And what's that? Say, come the people. Kali, Yamin Chazi, Furi, Foman or Roko. Privacy was for better so Kali, our friend and Fedo. Near to me in your quan, Masazin po, if you will be to me in your car, a kafa bar. Karen and Feno, on Yakasama and I by the Babato, and the Maya Babatonado. Are you getting it? Exactly the point. I said, no. What I'm saying is that, what? No. Mase, nyabuter. What to call him, ma? And I'm sorry, what to fool, ma? Drivers, what to come, and I'm what to fem, and I'm what? Exactly the point. Why do what to fool down once or do? Come a young problem of crossing price control. Emmanuel Obia. Exactly. But you call country Sibia. What price control? So how was it 5 Ghana cities? Into Nunkoton 10 cities. What about 2 storm? But do we have some here? We don't have. That is our problem. And say about some mama. Then Uncle put a brain anyway. Brain in the manco. Non fancy share papa in Fingo. Now my brother say, we na go to Wabo Mahama Nabado. But then bring a crabby. Or start the war boy.
All right.
Abana Papa.
Chairman made us say, we shall have Kastle 90.3. We are zooming straight into the conversation. Now, yes, I see with the dollar cedi debate, as is about the finance minister, Dr. Kastle Forsen. I say the cedi turnaround, you know, and I appreciate against the dollar, no, or a strong performance against major global currency, major shift in the country's economic trajectory. His Excellency, the former Vice President of the Republic, London, Nusu Ozababo Tugade, if the city appreciate against the dollar, no, and this if one trying policies I would go akwema and you do be bidam on your policies be I would go akwemi bia. So yenzin komo engineer.
Kwabena medase na michia etif wonam mebe na ye intoma me zoom straight into discussion.
Yes, 10 minutes.
Ma minchia me party mpemfo nyina wo finfi manto yim na menke wo there next week Friday na your party paying or down Robert Kutin Jr. Yazina kashe no bofonsa nti yesra wan nyina wan bra na wan boy. Kwamina, you see topic here that be here. Very good. But mama use 1 minute to son kasembi. Kwamina anaye bopuna insu sam a waka wansamen. Ode yema yemodo. Na yede politics to nchen. Na yehwe ne bebia makamu wansam pi ka won be in my food na mom permit ma wona assembly edwuma na kasra insu sama wa bekroyi munya na kasna or district assembly wonsam edwuma na kase that me to be a discussion he was saying the same thing as I agree permit and then appear na ba na owodo olisi de na si kwa insu kwanim or de nya kokude ka cha appear da appear baby edu da lisi insu ofo ho anya na dam na apia and na aba na owodo nti oye mo opem aba ni fi power you can't go back there kobu na obaka to political witch hunting ataba say nti woma yanya yan ho eduri dam na onkoye kwamna you see back to topic but you see NDC when kofu be they are smart but tape of NDC 1 year 2 years ago ne compare with some kwamna Mr. Apia ni de yimbi Otina a sister station. The Massima catch and there is a chairman. In same war former Wusira callers. Former one can. This is what is attributed to today. Your being a wire $1. Your being a wally ya one you no more she. Cement bag 80 cities, Mr. Apia Kebi. Any day you beef. They were on cement to go kuma 80 Ghana. Meanwhile, and you hear discussion about culture or politics. No, I became Gumuko. Kwamina, he talks about planting for food and job. Why then? Nedia or the Ben and I so offended. Maka today just change names. What is the difference from planting for food and jobs? And what's the not offended? BB for food. What's the worker with Eastern region? What can say is Eastern region offended? Bono
it's Ghana.
It's Ghana. And planting for food and job. What is the difference? Come on, why are we doing this to ourselves? He sits and talks about price control. Miss Bebata Maka price control. He tells me here that on your price control here, Musha work on the dollar. Or you know, means that is meanwhile last year. He talks that Minja price control, and work on dollar. Today you claim, Mr. Pierre, you claim you've worked on the dollar. Still the prices are up. Car fuel, cars, when you fuel on Kutina, what the Egmoma, it's to fuel that, or the and this thing that they are doing. And this association for what beverages, what on minerals. Now, why warrior beans or better price though? 2017 when we won, Ekwabo Brucey. The other what is so Yamado. But okay, see that. Kwamina, you see, dollar summit that be on. May former vice president Yadwen. That NDC should show us one policy, one single policy. That yebe, yeah, Damadi, this old policy, President Akufo-Addo yen. This is the same thing they are repeating. Akufo-Addo try his best that we should not be spending in dollars here in Ghana. That is why she said the party case Ben, Mr. Pierre and Co. can come and sit on Kastle FM and tell you that Abana Osmama and spending dollars. One question she said the party in dollars war. So it tells you that policy of President Akufo-Addo that don't spend in dollars, because the more you spend in dollars, you put pressure on the dollar. No, so or they this seeding, you the country share dollar. In terms of dollar, no oil very important.
Was that effective? And no effective. Why the dollar no? We were talking about that range.
I'm telling you, policies are today they claim they when they work they are not spending in dollars. They are being disciplined, financially disciplined. There's no different. There's no special. What be formality? The vice president is trying to tell us a special program, policy. Maybe I make us a dollar now. No dollar before me. In 1 year, 1 year kobo. 1 night one. Na zon to na medan. Messi de me be bobu. Woman in be wo de kumatwam. Because the long me yet. Wonder Donald Trump passy. And Kwamina, me a prophet of doom. You see, President Akufo-Addo, we reduce our spending in dollars. It could school do a film for they quote their prices in dollars. It will take all of us as Ghanaians. That first plan of President Akufo-Addo of Ghanaians spending in our own currency. It takes all of us in this room. President or the policy haba. But as to how I implement that policy, it is up to us. There's another one that if you buy dollars offshore, go to a bank, to dollar account, say a courier draw that money now, there should be a deduction of 6%. It's an old policy. It is not their policy. On your one what the bank. It is there. Me be at that time and now I am a Mrs. Sabi. Now I keep it into me here, and I was charging. They were charging me 6% of it if I go and withdraw. But the only thing is, how many times I withdraw? Remember, withdraw that day, I convert it in cedis. So it is an old policy. Another one, the importers and the exporters now, all Krumahan, of which are abandoning you. This policy of making sure damage she do so ya dada. Now, you said we should be financial discipline. But your CEOs are spending in dollars. Your CEOs go to funeral and give fuel money in dollars. They meet their girlfriends, they give them dollars. So one can say policy. That is why that get the former vice president mind-boggling and was asking, tell me, what single policy, what is it that you have ever? So and this dollar issue, this city, I have my senior brother, lawyer in waiting, or the assembly the shamu, or the assembly the shamu there. Maybe if you compare the other African, the appreciation, the city is doing more better. As for that argument, fine. But as to city or currencies to compare to dollar, it is not only Ghana. Countries are doing better. Go to Benin, just Benin here. Benin, their currency is doing better. So it is not the matter of our policy be so special policy. You've not bring any special. We are all here, 4 months down the line. And this information say biala or ya do who. But mind you, I'm happy the way do 12. You see, in Bibim and the Akufado's letter part, even the dollar the obefum. No, remember, some of them was a cosmetic reduction and a cosmetic appreciation of the city. Today, what did you put or you open that you've not done anything? There's no effort from you to reduce it. These policies say America spending in our own currency. If say $8 offshore, in Kenya, because government Akufo-Addo time was the demands in the bay just to prevent people from buying dollars. Into them that say a carton offshore, or Ibeya yabet so the Mississippi 6%. Then Akufo-Addo started there. All my coffee special, I forgot to make a working with the black market. They were even chasing some banks because banks they give you a black market. So these are policies of the previous administration. In the previous administration, the policies are in there only yield the result. Should we say that? Kwame aim there the might be a sida. President Kufuor kwana Ghana ha. President Kufuor time now you harvest cocoa 750,000 tons. President Kufuor do cocoa spraying gangs or the bay. No the pruning system or the bay free. The next administration of President George Evans Atamis may so rest in peace, you know. Or be inherited cocoa production of over 1 million tons.
The free there. My NPP,
not that you feed there, Kwame, not that we feed there. Well, also you in some training. Tell me, Isaac, this policy and this is the bay. What about 490? What's as some service, you know, and NPP